Hey guys, welcome back. So the plan today, right now, literally, recording is a little weird. I went to bed really early and I woke up really early. So we're doing this in the morning. So it's the same day. Hello. This video is going to come out in like 7 hours. Anyway, the plan is we're going to see what happens here when we stop Fi. I don't know how we learned how to stop Fi. I'm not sure. I didn't pick up on that. I don't know. Maybe Sigma's just going to like not stand so close so she can just jump over him. I don't know. From there, the plan is I will look down this path here when you betray in this AB game. Just knock it out real quick. Right. And then I suppose we're going to start on a different path. I don't know which yet. I haven't decided like the middle or the left one. Also, because I don't know which door is which. And I also don't remember what the possible teams are besides Alice. I don't remember who the solos were all that time ago. So we'll figure that out when we get there. But for right now, let's go ahead and start with Fi. Let's try and stop Fi. I believe we can just do a little skippage.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. I did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Okay, this is weird. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Okay, let's go.
Because now this time I've already done the other path, right? Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidextr's game will now be displayed.
Oh, is it actually going to be? No, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, we got betrayed. What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose betray? You chose ally before.
I see. So you remember it too. The other round 2.
What? Wasn't even close to the response I had expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No. That didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? Yeah, because she also can jump through the morphogenetic fields with her mind palace, right? So the point that I thought about, right? I just remembered this. I thought about this earlier between the last recording and now. How can Sigma be a robot if he can access the morphogenetic fields? I kind of assumed that was a thing only people can do, but now that I'm saying this out loud, I guess the whole point of like, they do say everything's connected because the whole ICE-9 is in this one specific lab. This happened once and then it happened everywhere else and nothing connect, right? Like, the idea is it's widespread, so I suppose objects could as well. Like, can AI do this? Like, what is this? So I don't know, maybe not. I was about to say there's no way he could be a robot, but I don't actually fucking know. How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Fi choosing ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game, when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Vi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah. You're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey! Wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Bruh. Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. And shot up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever.
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What a fucking nerd. What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait! Stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Elapsum semel occasionem non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. I do not know how to pronounce Latin, okay? Look, that is something that I actually never learned in school. We never spoke it out loud, honestly. Like, or well, if we did, it was very rare. Okay, we didn't learn how to, like, converse. I know some basic pronunciation, but let me go through that again to make sure. Elapsem semel occasionem non ipse potest Jupiter. Is it... I know I's are J's, but I don't remember if they're pronounced as J's. I think she pronounced it as a J, so I'll go with that. Jupiter reprehendere. That was horrible. I butchered it. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary Games? Zero, the bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
I slowly let go of the lever. Ooh. Why'd you do that, you Dumas? Good achievement name. Whew. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose Ally and I chose Betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
Everyone else is like, these two are fucking psychotic. They're absolutely insane.
When did you betray her?
Are you talking about round 1?
No. We aren't even talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah. You're right.
Huh?
Bro, what the fuck? Clover would understand probably more than anyone else. I don't know about these two, but Clover literally has been first line in this morphogenetic field bullshit. She was part of a pair. She would totally understand it. Oh my god. If anyone in this room would, honestly, Clover understands it more than you two dumbasses do. Like, oh my god, dude. It's like walking into a room being like, man, this math shit is hard. Oh, what is it? Maybe I could help out, says one of your friends. Nah, you wouldn't get it. And you kind of look at your geometry homework with Pythagorean's theorem, and it's Pythagoras himself who's your friend. Like, come on.
I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 PP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again.
Oh, goodbye, AB rooms. I don't know why you stay open for so long.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh, yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Phi is a cyan pair, and Kay is a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them.
You know what? Fair enough. How do you know that? Because I fucking looked at them, dumbass.
After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Whoa, no, wait a minute. What do you mean? Why the distinction there? Doors that radiated white light. Maybe the doors can change color?
Yeah, I saw him too.
Also, why does he specify that? That's a weird specification to make. Maybe I'm latching onto something that doesn't matter.
After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
I am very curious what's behind these white chromatic doors. Because so far, I'm not allowed to go near them. The game's like, nope, get fucked,
dumbass. They had the same
dumbass.
little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
Wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. I'm kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is... Oh, what? What?
What?
What do you mean? You can't just hide that from me. What? Hold on. That's rude as hell. I'm the main character here. I'm the main player. I'm the main character of this story. Tell me what the fuck's happening.
Oh no.
You found another bomb?
Okay, all right, there we go. Like, Jesus. Yeah,
Where?
in the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No, no way. We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one, too. It said 01. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 03 on it, well...
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we the time we have
Oh.
left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see.
Hold on, what did she say? I accidentally double-clicked. How about we set a time to meet back here just in case? Okay. Ooh, we got a lot. Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right, I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go. So where the fuck am I going here? We're going down to floor B. But then where? Because, like, we know that the bomb wasn't in the garden initially. So someone is planting these. So it doesn't, in theory, the final bomb, assuming it's the final one, the number 2 bomb, should, like, it could not be planted anywhere. It could just be being held by the person who's planting them, right? Like, who knows? Which, how are they hiding these? These seem pretty big. Like, not like massive, right? But like, it's a sizable, I don't know. I guess I don't really know the exact scale on it. But I kind of, in my mental image, imagined it's like, I don't know, a foot long or so. Like... It's a third of a meter for you metric boys out there. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's this lock thing. No question, these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go.
Wow,
How
very
sad.
rude. So, what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Yeah, we're just moving that topic along, huh? Why can you jump super high, you fucking robot? You robot? Graffiti? Oh, yeah, that. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. A kid write that, or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like, be aware of death, or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's sort of a cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? It's some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Yeah, it's like a conditional programming phase. If the ninth lion ate the sun, then memento mori. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh. Well, let's see. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps phi. Latin?
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
And how'd you know that phrase? Lapsum semel occasionem non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I don't know why, I really wanted her to pull out a book that's just like Latin for dummies or something, like famous Latin phrases. I love this issue of this magazine. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Elapsum celem occasionem non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah,
What is this?
a memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from.
Bro, this brooch isn't even connected here. I can see that. There's nothing connecting it. How does any of this stay on?
Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. Didn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch. What about your dad? Don't have one. Don't know anything about him. Oh. Just take this. Anyway, moving on.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. It got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Elapsum semel, occasionum, non ipsi protest Jupiter, reprehendere.
How many times are they gonna say this, dude?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities.
Fight. Jupiter isn't real. I'm sorry. Look, if any of you out there believe in the Roman pantheon of gods, I'm sorry to shatter you like this, but I don't think Jupiter is real.
That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. I'm waiting for something to happen. Like, it's something like... Because there were only 2 slots on the path, my guy. We feel like we've been going for a while, you know? Like, we've learned a lot here. So I feel like we're gonna get deadlocked or something. Someone's gonna blow up one of the bombs. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Is the bomb in the archives now? Is it on the scale? Is it in one of the books? Archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
We're not going to the planet Jupiter? Come on. What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I'm like vaguely aware of the multiverse, but anyway, please explain it for someone who doesn't. I think I've heard of it once or twice in those Marvel movies.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips, anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Others? I get more options? What else do we have? Yo, moonwalk is pretty strong. Blow a kiss. Oh, man. The tap dance is pretty good too. Like, oh, I'm so torn. I gotta blow a kiss. I gotta be a weirdo. Mwah! Mwah! Go, feelings, touch her heart. Fucking freak. Are you okay? She dodged them. That's cold.
You did something gross just now, didn't you? But you could have chosen to tap dance or moonwalk.
No, how'd she know the other 2 options I wanted? Fuck. Tap dance? Moonwalk?
The details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
Oh, it's the flow chart for this game, dude. Fuck. Wait, what's happening here? Hold on. So, like, we go straight down, and then there's the dotted line, but then we go, whoa, to the branch. Like, what the fuck's this? Why can't it just be a straight line, my guy?
Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming.
Where are we going with this, Vi?
A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America.
Okay, yeah.
See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics?
Oh my fucking god.
Never mind, don't answer that.
Wow, very rude. I could be a master of it. You have no idea.
I'll try and keep it simple for you.
What if I was studying that in college? You have no fucking clue.
Let's see.
I was writing my research paper when I was abducted.
Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also...
Oh god, here we go. Schrödinger scales. Oh, there it is.
There's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
What? With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She almost took a weight. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them in next to the lion.
All right. Everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrödinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry. I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right, what else do you see?
A weight that's not even pawn. That's not even a weight that's not even a pond? What? I don't even, what are we a pond? A weight that's not even a pond. And a jar of ink. What the fuck is this? What is this supposed to be? Sigma, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. A weight. Yeah, here's the weight. That's not even a pond.
Right.
Sure,
Now,
we're
the
moving
weight is
on.
going to be radioactive material. And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poisonous gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar.
Diagram.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale. So fucking dumb.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
It's alive. The cat is, pause for dramatic effect, alive.
Nope. You're wrong.
It's dead.
That's wrong too.
It's both. Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities,
Then it's both alive and dead.
right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow.
Bruh.
What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died?
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past?
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I'd chosen Ally, Alice had chosen Betray. And when I'd chosen Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Ooh, I believe that it is on, 5. It's not 5, is it?
Okay. I'm going to open the lid.
Let's
Good
go!
You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
5, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point.
Only take a minute, by the way. Who cares about looking for the bomb?
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Oh. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. It's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box, right? Meow.
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, because we don't know what the state of humanity is right now. We know there's a fucking plague out there. We're trying to solve the Radical 6 plague in the future, because our actions in the future affect the past. So if we can figure out, no, but there's already a cure for that. Hold on, that's fucked up. That can't be right. Literally, Luna was like, hey, we have a cure. Like, it's just, you do this, dumbass. Like, that can't be it. And the moment we step out of this place.
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them.
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room. Yeah.
Is this it?
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more.
Yeah, there could be a 4, 5, 6, like who fucking knows?
Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really, but, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course, although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
Interesting. So that does, that completely clears Alice and Quark of guilt, right? They couldn't be planting the bombs. They're fucking knocked out with anesthetic. Unless I'm actually, the Ice 9 in my body means I'm immune to fucking anesthetic. I almost said antiseptic. I was just pretending to be asleep so I could plant these bombs. That's good. Vi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo, and Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair, and Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So, what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Pi laid out what that would mean. Option A. Phi and Tenmyoji, cyan, would pair with me, red. Kay and Dio, yellow, would pair with Quark, blue. Clover and Luna, magenta, would pair with Alice, green.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's gonna be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them,
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah, well, I can get Luna to help me.
True, I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Vi seems to unconditionally trust Kay, which means that something has happened. She's jumped from another timeline to know that Kay's all right. So I really want to know what the fuck's up with Kay, because I want to trust Kay. He seems kind of cool, but I can't. I don't really know much yet. Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh, you mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
No, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they,
Training for what?
my job?
I love that answer. What the fuck else would I be training for, dumbass? My job, obviously. Of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
Shut the fuck up. This shit's so stupid. What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Oh my god. How do you not know this? What do you mean I think they call it a cover? You're the worst secret agent ever, Clover. What the fuck is this? What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state, or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. You're supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then.
What a convenient way to disengage from this conversation. Goodbye.
Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey! You haven't... Damn it. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. I need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What? What are we checking? Oh, is this where we're gonna accuse someone of being the bomb planter?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Clark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly, any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error. That seems extremely dangerous. Why would you just start punching in random? Like, what if you get it wrong, it blows up? Like, hold on. That seems very dangerous.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the Nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
Yeah, let me just, oh, it was me. Like, what?
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes. But no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Why is no one volunteering? I feel like if you're innocent in this situation, you'd be like, yeah, check me. I know I'm safe, right? Like, if I was in this situation, I'd be like, yeah, search me. I don't care. Look at my pockets. I got lint in them. Like, come on, man. I wouldn't give a fuck. The fact that everyone's like, oh, I don't know, you know, like, this is one of those moments where I feel like everyone who's innocent would be like, yeah, you can search me. That's fine. And the one person who's not would be like, and now you know who it is, right? Oh, what if it's Alice or Clark? Oh, they're unconscious. They sleepwalkingly set the bomb. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words are out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you? There's no way.
Yeah. I met Phi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Tio's holding him to a detonator in that. It's like, come on. He was holding the detonator there. Come on, dude. In that flashback. That person, you did it. The room was suddenly silent. To be continued. Interesting, so there are two paths that lead here. How interesting. So where does that put me on the flowchart then? Yes, I would love to save my game. Thank you very much. And then I would like to return. So that just ends there. But this one there's more. Like in this round we have this whole other path, but here it's just like, get fucked, idiot. What? Also, these in theory should be the same answer, unless they're not. Events in the future affect the past. It could be different. Who knows? We're probably gonna find the answers to that in like one of these other branches, right? The reason I say that is because, well, we might find it here in this branch. Past, we got to find the antiviral medication. But anyway, let's go ahead and knock out this other path here real quick. That went a lot longer than I expected it to. Which I don't know. I don't really feel like we learned a bunch of stuff. Truth be told, I kind of already knew a lot of things from playing the last game about the morphogenetic fields. You're right, like...
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to choose Betray, because I'm a garbage human being. Or a garbage robot. Beep boop. Oh god. Oh no. How could this happen? Oh, and that's all the same, I guess. Now we're gonna get into the real juicy shit. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white liquid. What was it? Was some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood wasn't white. That's insane. I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Yeah, don't blame you. Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usually warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Whether it was because I'd chosen Betray, or because she noticed that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say. Probably because you chose Betray, my guy. Like, it's a fucked up thing to do. Yeah, who did this? Who chose this?
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, Sigma, why'd Luna walk away? Don't worry about it. Don't look at my hand. I turned back to the projection. With heavy steps, I headed toward Kei, Dio, and Tenmyoji.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh, there's only the 3? Oh my god, everyone shows ally but me? Oh, sorry, Clover. I'm out of here. Peace, homie. So fucked up. Oh, man.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell?
Yeah, guys, what the hell? Weird, I picked ally. What happened? The game must be broken. Oh no.
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told you! The bastard's finally showing his true colors.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
Oh no, that hurt me a lot. That actually shit, I felt my heart sank when he said that. No, okay? Don't call me a coward. Oh my god, why am I so invested? There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betray of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed that button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. And perhaps it had been fear? I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I decided that I had to escape as soon as possible, damn the consequences. If I got out, then the nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane, impossible. That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit. I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill. That's a little extreme.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious? He's not human.
Oh, fuck.
Not human?
No. What are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Yeah, especially after I picked betray. Fair, reasonable. Oh, you're one to talk? We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit, that's just you. Robot you.
No.
He has a convincing argument. I'm just saying, it's very compelling.
That seems extremely unlikely. However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
Probably just programmed you to think that.
All right, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Looks like there's no other way. Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Whoa, why is Dio so quick? Shit. Let go of me. I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however, and I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! This is all some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white? You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit, get off of me! Let me go!
If you won't calm down, then you leave me no choice.
Okay, he's the one who karate chopped us. He's a master of combat.
I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No! Don't! Bad end. Do it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm waking up in the infirmary. Hold on. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise all the way across my neck. Kay must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something, and I looked down to see the injection gun. The glass vial labeled Soporil was still attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they'd made sure I wasn't getting up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? They all left without me? That's fucked up, but also hilarious. I glanced around the room. It was empty, except for me. It took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other very important things, were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand! Oh, Jesus! For a long moment, I just stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. But there it was, a smooth cross-section of my arm where my hand should have been. A thick white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! Yeah! A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Game over. No, come on, I want bad end. I don't like game over. Bad end is way funnier. It's got a much better, like, feel to it. More impact, more oomph. Bad end. Sigma, game over. Yeah, shocker. Hey, betrayal, not the smartest move you can do. Except here, where it leads to this whole other, these whole other paths down. Look, don't worry about it. Like, just don't try and get 9 BP, I guess. All right, well, I guess we're gonna pick a new partner at the very first one, in the very first chromatic door. I don't remember who the pairs are, so let's find out. Dual skippage. Okay, so I could choose Luna. Oh, I can go with Tenmyoji? Oh, it's the easiest choice of my life, dude. I love that guy. He's great. We've already hung out with Luna more. Yeah. I'm thinking we'll go through the yellow door with Tenmyoji. That sound good to you guys?
Sure.
Fine.
That means Dio and I will go with Alice.
And we'll be going through the magenta door. All right, then.
Better than getting stuck with that crusty old fart, I guess.
What the bro?
So, Clover, Luna, and I will be going through the cyan door.
I don't get to go with Alice? I'm sorry. I'll try and stay out of the way.
I don't really mind you. But the K guy seems really suspicious.
Bro, don't be mean to Kay. He's a homie.
We're all meeting one another for the first time. Aren't we equally suspicious?
Hey, I'm nothing like you.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We don't need to do the countdown every time.
The doors are closing.
Come on, guys. Move.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
So we did the crew quarters first. That leaves, what were the other ones? It's the lounge. I don't remember the third one. Oh, the infirmary, the one we're going to. Easy, the lounge and the infirmary. So we're doing the infirmary now. Cool.
So this is the infirmary?
Looks like it. That's what it said on the door, after all.
What the hell? Why is there an infirmary right next to a warehouse?
Well, it's probably here if any of the workers get sick or hurt.
What workers?
Did you see the size of that place? A little big to just be somebody's garage.
Then you're saying people work here?
Maybe not now, but judging from the lack of dust, someone was here until recently.
There's a door in the back.
Think it'll open?
No way.
How can you be so sure?
Just look at it. You see that thing next to the door? What's it say?
Lock.
He's like, am I the only one who can fucking read? Ugh. No dice. It's not moving.
Are you blind? It says lock right there.
Yeah, I love this dude. Yo, Tenmyoji's my homie. I love this guy. Fucking idiot. What'd you think was gonna happen? Yeah. I just thought, maybe I could force it open.
Right. Let's have a look around, okay?
Yeah, good idea. Maybe there's one of those card keys around here somewhere.
And let's get started. Oh, it's everyone's favorite time to seek a way out. Let's go. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Much smaller. Oh, whoa. Ooh, okay. However, unfortunately, I'm very remiss to say this. I have to end the episode here. If I spend an hour in this room, I don't know if this video will be able to go up in time. And I'd be very embarrassed to have to put up a video later. So this is where we're gonna end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really, truly do appreciate it. If you look down in the description, you'll find a link to the Steam store page where you can pick up the game for yourself and check it out. Give it a look. Play the other game if you haven't seen it. I don't know why you're watching the second one without having seen the first game, but you could play it. It's right there. It's right there for your own, to grasp yourself, right for the taking. Mine for the taking. That's a reference for no one. Anyway, I really do appreciate you making it this far with me. I upload a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a great rest of your day or your night or whatever time it may be. Goodbye.